Yo, what's good, YouTube? This is Jay from TNJ, and welcome to the Super Bowl here in Season 6 as we take on Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens. He is the MVP in real life, and he is also the MVP here in Season 6. As you can see, he is the number 6 rated quarterback in the NFL, and you can just see, I mean, those ratings are just ridiculous. They also have Jordan Howard, who is 29 years old. He is at 1,000-yard rusher as well. And I can't see, now that I see he's 29 after 6 seasons, why did the Bears give up on him? I mean, it makes zero sense. He is a really good running back. But then on defense, they also have Marlon Humphrey leading their defense, and along with Marquise Hollywood-Brown on offense. And then they have a new captain, Pierre Purvis, who might want to try to be the next Ed Reed for this defense. We're going to have to see. So John Harbaugh is still the coach for the Ravens, and Matt Patricia is still our head coach, and he is looking for another Super Bowl to add to his resume. So let's get the Super Bowl underway. This is Super Bowl 59. So here is Leighton Cook, the undrafted free agent a year ago. He does take it to about the 23-yard line, and out comes our leader, Justin Fields. He's going for his second ring in 3 seasons. Back-to-back, he had 30 touchdowns, a career high, 3,800 yards, a career high, and his completion percentage was also a career high. So here he starts out under center this time, rolling out to the right side. The first pass goes to Kerryon Knight, the rookie, 1,000-yard receiver, and he picks up the first down to start out Super Bowl 59. So here's a handoff this time. Travis Etienne gets about 9 yards. He is an impending free agent, and he is filling in for Kerry Reedy, who was hurt last game. So here's a throw across the middle. That is TJ Hawkinson, who gets open, and he picks up another gain of 17 and another first down here for this offense. It's another throw out to the middle of the field. That time it's Travis Etienne getting involved in the passing game, and he picks up the first down. So we had a bunch of first downs here on this first drive. Another handoff. Etienne again. Gain of 8. He's been involved pretty early and often on this first drive. So now we get it to the 12-yard line. 2nd and 2. Handoff to the right side. Kennedy Brooks throws a stiff arm. And that drive looked easy. It's a touchdown. And the Ravens don't have the defense that they've always had of years of late. But this offense is dynamic as out comes Lamar Jackson. And he's in a 7-0 hole, but 4,600 yards, 37 touchdowns, and 7 interceptions, the MVP. And here he comes leading this offense. So he starts out with trips to the right side with Jordan Howard in the backfield. Throw across the middle. That's going to be caught. And that is going to be a gain of 5 yards, tackled by Yetur Gross-Matos. So here's a handoff, the first one of the game to Jordan Howard. He fights forward for about a gain of 5 yards, tackled for a first down as they move it to about the 36-yard line. This time, play action fake. And here is that dynamic playmaking ability. Lamar Jackson, he does not get to the outside. We want to keep him towards the middle of the field. He's still got that speed, 91 speed as well. So here's a throw to the left side. That is going to be caught, and that is Riley Ridley, who is now a receiver for the Ravens. It's a first down. So now in a 2nd and 9, carry out to the right side, and that's not going to work. Tackled in the backfield. That's Jelani Tavai. As now we get him to a 3rd and 12 from the shotgun. 3 wide receivers out there. Lamar Jackson gets hit on the throw, and that's going to be actually caught by Jordan Howard. But the hit on that throw definitely made it an errant one, and we get them to punt the ball away. So back on the next drive, the running game did work on the first one. Here's a handoff. Kennedy Brooks, he gets about a gain of 5 yards, and that brings it to a 2nd and 6 at about the 37-yard line from the shotgun in the tight formation. The rush does come off the right edge, but here's Fields trying to get rid of it, and it's going to be fumbled. But take a look. He bats it forward, and Spell picks it up. Wow, I've never seen that, but take a look. We retain possession. I don't know what the ruling on this is, but Hill definitely batted that ball forward after the fumble, and we recovered it. So I don't know what the ruling on this one is, but it looks like it's another Super Bowl controversy with the Ravens in it. And look, everybody is on the sideline confused. We don't know what happened there. And wow, we retain possession. And I think it's because of that bat forward I don't know what that was, but it may have just been a Madden thing, but we do retain possession. I want to know the official ruling on that one. I've never seen that happen in real life at all, even a bat forward. It should just probably be a penalty. I'm not sure. But this drive does continue as we get the ball back. Here's a throw to the right side. That is going to be caught. TJ Hawkinson, a first down for the veteran sophomore, or the veteran tight end. So here is a 2nd and 18 after a penalty. Throw across the middle. That's Tylan Wallace, who has a lot of room up the middle, and he's open. And that's a gain of 21. He needed 18 yards. He got well more than enough for the first down. So on to the second quarter. This time, Fields throws to the left side. A wide open Kerryon Knight puts on a move, and he does get to about the 32-yard line as we do hurried up to the line. We like this defense that they were in. Here is ETN moving to the right side this time. Fields from the shotgun again. He's going to throw this time deep, wide open. That's Tylan Wallace. He gets to about the 4-yard line on that one. And Fields is 7 for 7 to start this game in another first down. So under center this time. We're going to pitch out to the right side. ETN does get tripped up, and that is a great play. And that's great penetration by number 1 that time on the Ravens defense. And now we get it to a 2nd and goal. Now at the 11-yard line. The pressure right there, and we're going down. That's Marcus Davenport, who is now a Raven. He gets the sack. And now we're getting it to the 20-yard line, just trying to get a little bit of yardage back. But we find an open man in the end zone. Galladay, and he can't hold on. It gets knocked out of his hands. That's Marlon Humphrey. And we do settle for the field goal, making it a 10-0 game. So here is Lamar Jackson back on an offense. A screen pass out to the left, and that's Marquise Hollywood Brown. He's down the sideline, 98 speed. You can see it on display that time. And he's got a huge gain as he gets to about the 27-yard line, and that's a first down. And Lamar Jackson is set up with great field position. But here is a read option to the left side, to the right side, and that's actually a stop by Jordan Nesvisky. As remember, we traded for him about week 5 in the season. We got him from the Texans, and he gets a stop in the backfield. So 3rd and 11. Here's a dump ball pass, this time to Jordan Howard, and he gets stopped. And they will have to settle for 3 points. His out comes our offense back out onto the field. So now with a 7-point lead, running a play action, but the pressure is right there in our face. That's Nelson with his first sack of the game, and we lose 6 yards on that one, bringing it to an eventual 3rd and 16. Justin Fields, he's going to try to buy some time, and he goes down. Nelson, his second sack of this drive, and we do have to punt this ball away. As here comes Lamar Jackson. We know he's dangerous. We can only hope to contain him. So here's a throw out to the right side. This time, he's going to find his receiver that time for a first down. And now he's going to get it to about the 40-yard line as this clock winds down in the first half. Another screen pass. And look at Marquise Brown gets down the sideline. And Chris Harris Jr. does misplay that throw. He possibly could have had a pick 6, but it's going to be a big gain the other way. And Marquise Brown brings him inside the 10-yard line. So now a 2nd and goal. Play action fake. Lamar Jackson all day to throw. Throw to left side. And he's got a man in the end zone. It's a touchdown. Lamar Jackson ties this game up. And wow, Richard gets in. And that misplay by Chris Harris Jr. may cost us in this game. We'll have to see. So now we get the ball back with under 2 minutes left here in this game. Here is Kerryon Knight. Throw to the right side. And that's going to be caught. And that's 2 minutes left in the half, I meant to say. As we do move the ball, move this clock to the 2-minute warning here as ETN gets the first carry with under 2 minutes left. And he only gets a gain of 5 yards. As that eventually brings us to a 3rd and 5. This time, Fields comes out under center. He's going to have nobody to throw it to, so he's going to chuck this ball deep. One-on-one for Kerryon Knight, and it's going to be a flag on the defense, and that is pass interference. So we get helped out by the flag, and that's Jonathan Jones on the coverage. As now we have the ball inside the 5-yard line now, under a minute left. Fields, 2nd and goal, throw across the middle. It's caught. Tylan Wallace for the touchdown. And there we go. We're helped out by the penalty. And we've caught 2 big breaks in this game. The earlier bat that time, I don't know what to call that. I don't think it's an illegal bat, but that play earlier, and now the penalty on the pass interference. And now we have the 7-point lead here, as now they have 40 seconds left here in the first half. Here's Lamar Jackson with the throw to the left side. That's Riley Ridley getting open, and he's picking up a gain of about 20 yards to about the 49-yard line. So from the 50-yard line, 30 seconds left here in the first half. Lamar Jackson takes off. He's got speed. He tries to put on the move to get around Gross Matos, who will be a free agent, but he only gets a gain of 9 yards. So they don't risk anything with only one timeout. They do call that last one, and they do line up for the long field goal. And that's about a 56-yarder there for Justin Tucker, and he knocks it through. And that's how this one goes into halftime at 17-13. The Ravens are making this one a game. The Lions are trying their best to retain this lead. So here we go. Baltimore down by 4, and they start out the half with the ball. Lamar Jackson throws off his back foot. Wide open is Marquise Hollywood Brown, and he does drop that one. And now they get it to a 2nd and 10. That's a great defensive play by our linebackers. Here's a throw out to the right side. Another catch, but another only a gain of 3 yards. That's a nice tackle that time by Ali Gray. So 3rd and 7 from the shotgun once again. Lamar Jackson dumps it off short, and Jordan Howard is stopped by Jelani Tavai. Jackson only has one incompletion up to this point, but that time he couldn't get a first down. And out comes our offense back out onto the field. We had a pretty good first half. Let's see if we can continue. Here's a throw out to the left side. Here is Kerryon Knight getting open. And on one-on-one coverage, he's pretty much unguardable. That's a first down. So we get the ball to about the 45-yard line. This time, Justin Fields throws across the middle. That's Galladay, and he's going into free agency as well. He picks up about a gain of 9 as we bring it to a 3rd and 1. We're going to hand it off to Kennedy Brooks. This time, the defense is in the backfield, and they get the stop. That's Nelson again. And now we line up to go for it just out of field goal range for a 4th and 1 try. Handoff. Etienne is going to fight forward for a first down. Tackled by Nelson again, but we get another chain mover. So here is a play action fake. This time, throw across the middle. It's going to be Hockenson. He's got a lot of room. He's going to make it to about the 20-yard line. That's a great throw by Justin Fields, and another first down. What a leap that Justin Fields has made from his rookie year. A lot of those throws would have been incomplete. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes now in his 3rd year. Here's a throw out to the right side. That's Kerryon Knight for a gain of 6. So 2nd and 4. Pressure's on. Another throw, and that's a good one by Justin Fields. Like I said before, that was incomplete. But instead, he's matured beyond his years now. In his 3rd season, he's making all the throws. 2nd and goal. Throw to the end zone. It's caught. That's Kenny Galladay. Touchdown, and he's had back-to-back Super Bowls with at least one touchdown catch, and that one makes it 24-13, as now this 3rd quarter does wind down here inside of 5 minutes left. Read option to start out the next drive. Here's Lamar Jackson to the left, and he's got about a gain of 9 yards, maybe 10, and that brings it to an eventual 2nd and 1. We send the blitz, throw to left side, and it is caught by their tight end that time, and it's another first down for Tyler Higbee. And now they move the ball across the 50-yard line as Lamar Jackson comes back out in the pistol formation. He's going to take it up the middle, and he does decide to slide down. He had a lot of room on that one, but now he makes it a 3rd and 5. Maybe he's going to regret that. So from the shotgun, trips to the right side. Lamar Jackson, he's going to have all day to throw. He's going to eventually get rid of it, and it's a wide open man. He does get the first down. That's Mark Andrews, and a first down to about the 32-yard line. So here's a handoff. This time, Jordan Howard, who we haven't heard his name much in this one. He gets tackled in one-on-one by Rich Patton, who's going to be a rich man come next year. So 2nd and 11 at about the 33-yard line. Under 2 minutes left here in the 3rd quarter. Another handoff, and this time Rich Patton's there again. And Chris Harris comes for the cleanup duty, but he's going to be shaken up on that one. So Tim Jackson's going to have to check back in. Remember, he was an undrafted free agent in season 2. So 3rd and 11 this time. Lamar Jackson trying to scramble out, and he can't get around Darius Slay, not really known for his tackling, and he makes the one-on-one tackle on Lamar Jackson, and we do get them to settle for the field goal. So now this lead is just 8 points. So back on an offense, here we do start out with a draw play to Travis Etienne, but it's coming back. It's a holding on the offense as we move it back to about the 18-yard line for a 2nd and 20. Fields from the shotgun. He's going to throw out to the right side. It's going to be Galladay, who can't get a lot of room, and he's going to fumble, and the defense is going to pick it up and run it in for the touchdown. But take a look. There's a flag on the play. They're going to call a block in the back by Baltimore, but I'm pretty sure Galladay was down on that one. But take a look. He is down for sure. I mean, look at this. His knee's down. His elbow may be down. But Madden does not let us challenge this. So maybe this was payback for earlier with the illegal bet or whatever you want to call it. But another controversial call here in the Super Bowl as now the Ravens take back over. We accepted that penalty. Maybe that's what did it. We accepted the penalty. Maybe should have declined it for the touchdown. But now Baltimore takes back over, and that fumble may come back to bite us. So here on a 2nd and 8, throw to the sideline. That's caught by Riley Ridley, as Jackson still only has one incompletion in this game. So now this fourth quarter has started here on the 3rd and 4. This is going to be a crucial play. Here is Lamar Jackson trying to scramble, and he does get the first down, and he will get inside the 5-yard line to about the 4 for a 1st and goal. So under center this time, Lamar Jackson, one wide receiver out there in the full house package. Here is Jordan Howard, handoff up the middle, and that's James Anderson, the rookie. And he picks up maybe a gain of 1. So 3rd and goal at about the 5-yard line. Throw across the middle. It's going to be picked off, and guess who? Rich Patton. Another interception for Rich Patton in the playoffs. That's got to be a record. He's got 8 interceptions here in the playoffs. That's just crazy. And now we take back over, and 8 minutes left here in this game. We got to run the ball and run this clock just a little bit, as now here we go. Justin Fields hands off to Travis Etienne on the first play and follows that up by another handoff. Kennedy Brooks, another big gain. That's 10 yards as we get another first down. So now at the 42-yard line, Travis Etienne checks back in. We're going to hand it off right back to him. He's got speed, and he does get around the second level, and he's down this left sideline, and that's a big gain for Travis Etienne. He's got 71 yards rushing in this one, as that one puts us over the 100-yard mark as a team. And now we are set up with great field position here for a 3rd and 8 throw. Throw across the middle. That's Hawkinson. Another first down catch for the reliable tight end. And now we're inside the 10-yard line here for 1st and goal. We do not want to blow this red zone opportunity once again. Let's put a touchdown on this board. A handoff. Etienne walks in. Touchdown. Untouched. And here we go. A 2-score lead in the Super Bowl. Now all we have to do is play some defense. Etienne stretches this lead to 2 scored. So now here comes Lamar Jackson back out onto the field. This time trying to scramble out, but he can't get away from the scrum, and he goes down. That's Yetur Gross-Matos, and Rich Patton was also there for the half sack. And that brings it to a 3rd and 15 at about the 34-yard line. Lamar Jackson from the shotgun. We're setting a little bit of pressure. He throws to his tight end, who does fight forward. He gets around Rich Patton for the first down. That's Tyler Higbee. As now there's 2.5 minutes left here in the Super Bowl. Can we hold on for our second ring? Throw to the left side, and it's going to be a flag on that play, and it's pass interference. That's Vincent McLeod. And now we get inside 2 minutes left here after that penalty. So now they get it to the 30-yard line here for a 3rd and 7. A deep shot down the left sideline. One-on-one coverage with Tim Jackson in the game, trying to find Marquise Hollywood Brown. And now here they go. 4th and 7. This could be the game, and this could give us our second ring. Throw across the middle, and it's going to be picked off. It's Jelani Tavai. Wow. I cannot say enough about these 2 linebackers, Rich Patton and Tavai. Man, they have won us numerous games, and it looks like they may have won it here in the Super Bowl, in Super Bowl 59. And now all we have to do is run this clock. And now with 1 timeout left, here are the Ravens on defense. Handoff up the middle, and Etienne, another big gain and another first down. And that one will give us our second ring in 3 years, back-to-back Super Bowls for the Lions. And wow, that's 2 in 6 seasons total. And the Ravens could not do enough, even after the 2 controversial plays. The illegal bat, which helped our offense out. We retained possession on that one. But then the Ravens caught a break with that big-time fumble, which was not a fumble really, but the refs do rule it their way. but they cannot overcome, and the Lions get their second Super Bowl. And wow, what a journey it's been here in season 6. You know, a lot of you guys were nervous. I gotta admit, I was nervous as well. We weren't playing as well as last year, but it ended up paying off in the end. Our defense came through. 2 big turnovers in this Super Bowl and a ton of interceptions here in the playoffs. As if I have to give a Super Bowl MVP, I'm going to give it to Rich Patton. I mean, this guy had a phenomenal playoffs, an interception, a half sack as well, but Justin Fields was lights out as well. He did not turn the ball over, so maybe the game gave him the Super Bowl MVP, but if it was up to me, it would go to Rich Patton. He played a phenomenal game. We kept Lamar Jackson in check pretty much. He had 6 incompletions, 20 of 26, but a touchdown, but 2 interceptions ended up being the difference. Jordan Howard was also held in check. He was a 1,000-yard rusher this year, and Kennedy Brooks and Etienne did their thing. Etienne was more of the speed back. He was in shotgun situations, and he did his thing around the ball. 92 yards rushing. What a season it's been. Back-to-back champs. And I got to admit, this team is just going to get better. And that's what happens when you draft for offensive line early in your franchise. I cannot recommend that enough, because then all you can do from there is just add talent. You will never have to worry about offensive linemen, because those are the guys that are going to make the most money on your team. You're going to have to pay those guys, so get them early. And that's the blueprint that we followed. And look what it's led to. 2 Super Bowl victories here in this series, and we just dominated here, 31-16. And look at this, every statistical category, we pretty much wrecked the Ravens in this one, and they just did not have a pretty good defense. I mean, honestly, I think if they had a better defense, they could have shut us down a little bit, but I think, you know, we had the balance of a great offense and a great defense, and that's what paid off for us. As now we hop into the offseason, another Super Bowl victory, and we're just going to be looking to get better. And it starts by re-signing our guys. We have plenty of guys up for new contracts, and I got to make a decision on our running backs. But, you know, receiver is going to be a hard decision. Tylan Wallace is still 25 years old, 24 years old actually, but Kenny Golladay, I want to make him a lifelong Lion. And like I said, when you draft offensive linemen early, you don't really have to kind of worry about giving them the contracts, but now we do. Taylor Decker is 31 years old. He is a left tackle. That's not really too much. He's demanding about $10 million. That's not bad. So I'm probably going to bring him back, but if we find somebody better in the draft, I think I might go that route again. And then looking at the rest of our team, I mean, we're in pretty good shape. I got to admit it. I think receiver and running backs are definitely our biggest question marks going into the offseason, but not too many big ones. And I'm pretty proud of this team. Another Super Bowl, but let's just get better as we go into season 7. The next episode will be the offseason, so you don't want to miss that one. So hit subscribe, hit that like button. Ring number 2 has returned to Detroit, and here we go. Let's continue it and maybe get a 3-peat in season 7. So let's get it. Let's go.
I be trying to do me, but they be trying to copy though. Only problem with that is they not me though. People act cool, but really they be shiesty though. They say they got your back, but they ain't even behind me though. I be low key, but police be trying to find me.